Hello everybody, how are you? Hello. I was gonna say I didn't get a boo-boo today, but I got a boo-boo today. Nom nom. But hello everybody, how are you? Hopefully you're having a wonderful morning, afternoon, and or evening, whichever part of the world you're in. But hi. How are you? What's up? What's up? So I have a coffee droppy. A cough drop. My throat's still kind of okay, but it's not 100% there. How is everybody? How are you? How's everybody's week? Day was crazy. Oh my god. So many people buying stuff. And they tell me too, they're like, this isn't even Christmas shopping. I'm like, why are you dropping $800 then? I was like, okay, cool. No, I didn't finish the Genshin event yet. I'm gonna try and finish it today before I leave. The day after tomorrow. There's a day you don't get injured. Okay, I'll let you guys know. That's probably never gonna happen, but I'll definitely let you know for the day I don't get injured. I always get injured though, whether it's like a little cut or like in my mouth. Like in my mouth I got a little cut, which makes no sense. I don't remember chewing, like biting the inside of my mouth. Or like, must have bit it at some point. But yeah, I didn't finish the Genshin video. I only got to the part where we met up again with the Pari or the Parai. I can't remember how they're called. It's Sorush, the gal. She's so cute. Cute little floating flower. I was trying to look up her Japanese voice actress was, but I couldn't find it. I need a full set of armor for safety. Ay. Probably. I'll be very bundled up when I go on my trip. So we'll see if I get injured or not. I'm gonna have like my gloves, so I have leather gloves. Yes, Tonya is very suave. So I'm gonna have those. And I'm gonna have my scarf, my jacket, and maybe I'll be all bundled up and good. But as for work, I keep getting injured one way or another. Black Friday deals live now. I know stores have been doing month-long Black Friday deals, and they don't really have any Black Friday deals. It's more so that they just kind of have unannounced deals to the public, you know, like they'll say, oh, if you're a member you get like deals early, you know. And some of it's not really deals, some of it's more like, if you notice, they have like the initial price and then later on they'll put the price down and then they'll raise the price again later. And then when it's like, oh, it's on sale, like you should get it while it's cheaper, not knowing that they actually had it on, like they had it cheaper a while ago, you know. I've seen it. It's kind of crazy. I didn't say hi to everybody. Hi Suiseki, welcome. Hi Feilong, welcome. Hi Bryant, welcome. Yeah, it's more like, I think Sodash only just got V. Yeah, that's what I realized when I was looking up her voice actress. I was like, oh, wait, this is the only time she spoke. I was like, shoot. So I have to wait to see if anybody can like find who voiced her, because I'm not too sure. But yeah, for the sales price is the actual price. Yes and no. Yeah. I think that's what it was. Yeah, like I think they have the actual price and then they raise it and then like they raise it later, and then when it's on sale, they're like, oh my god, get it for a deal. But that was originally what the price was. I think that's what it was, if I remember correctly. There's very little items that are actually legitimately on sale. But yeah, what was I gonna say? But yeah, there's very little of the prices that are actually like on sale. And they've been so stingy too since COVID. Well, I mean stores, you know, and so they have sales throughout the year. They're like, oh, there's a sale for this, or just a random weekend, you know, where they have sales. When the sale is just a pre-inflation price, pretty much, yeah. Like most stuff. I saw a TikTok on it, I think, where they're like, oh yeah, we got these items in, and they were this price before, and then for some reason they magically raised the price, and then now it's this price on sale, which is how we got the stock. And I was like, what? It's crazy, you know. I don't know, I was kind of a sucker around, oh my god, what was, like 2 or 3 years ago, I went ham at Black Friday at Target. Bad idea, really bad idea. Because what they do as well is, like, some of the items that are already on sale, they just put them in columns in the middle of the stores, like of the aisles, and it makes you think it's on sale because of like Black Friday season or other sales. It's not. They just moved it and they displayed it. I was like, damn. So I got bamboozled. But I did get to read Kaiju 8 volume 1 through 3, so I guess. What was I gonna say? Oh my gosh, what was I gonna say? I totally forgot. But yeah, when you go to stores and stuff, always think about, like, for my trip, I'm just bringing like a small bag, because I'm only gonna be staying like 2 days, technically 3 nights, but 2 days. And I don't have a whole bunch of space in that bag. Like, whatever I'm packing, that's pretty much it, because I don't want to buy stuff. I told my friend, I said, you cannot let me buy stuff. She's like, yeah, but we're like kind of going out of town. I said, I know, but just like going to an event, you know, for that day. And you know, I don't want to get anything. Like, I don't want to go shopping, you know, because okay, first of all, that's already like cutting into my time for work. So my paycheck the week after I get back is gonna be very sad. You know, I'm like, no, I gotta be good. I gotta be a good girl and not buy stuff. Okay, I'm bearing limited amount of cash and a limited amount on my card in case I need to pay for anything with card, but I don't think so, because I already paid my friend, 'cause she bought the tickets for the plane and the event, so I already paid her for those, so we're good on that front, because the only thing I'd be paying for is like food. Pretty much it. We're in lines, we're not in the, I did, yeah, before COVID I would go out with my family like Thanksgiving night, and we would wait you basically wait in clusters. So the way it worked is that you'd kind of be in a line, and employees would have it like, okay, they have it taped down, you know, like they have tape, like, you can't be behind this line, you gotta be behind the line. And then they would have employees like kind of stand guard, you know, and then when it was finally time, they'd be like, okay, go. And then the employees would jump out of the way, and people would just like body slam each other to grab stuff. I remember distinctly, I was trying to get these flash drives, and my brother and I were trying to get a Switch controller, and so that was me and my brother's task, was to get these flash drives and the Switch controllers. And so I asked him, I said, hey, I think it was SD cards, Might have been SD cards, I can't remember. I said, hey, are you gonna get the SD card? He's like, yeah, I got it. But we were young too. Well, not super young, but young. And so he's like, okay, I got it. I'm like, are you sure? He's like, yeah, I got it. I was like, okay. And so they said go, and I managed to grab, I think I got a Mario controller, and I got my my Legend of Zelda controller. Should I take the batteries out? I did, yeah. So I got my Legend of Zelda controller that has Zelda like praying. It's a white and gold one. This one I did get on Black Friday. And because the only two they had was like Mario and Zelda. Did you have 1% online for your whole group? Yeah. Yeah, I think we would switch out. So the lines were kind of weird. They would have it taped up. So like there's like a long ass line all the way to the end of the store. And it would be taped up. So you couldn't like walk through the aisles. If you had to walk through an area, you had to go all the way around. Like they had everything fenced off. It was kind of cordial. Very somewhat orderly. Hi Jessica, welcome. Hi La Dog, welcome. Somewhat orderly. And so I think I grabbed a Mario controller. I legitimately don't remember. You know, I don't think I did. I think I just got the Zelda one. Because I think my brother already got another controller before. I can't remember. But for sure I got the Zelda one on Black Friday. And then he like walks up to me and I was like, dude, what happened? He's like, I couldn't get the flat, I couldn't get the SD cards, I just got the 16 gig ones. I said, you couldn't get like the 32 or the 64? He's like, nah, I didn't make it in time. I was like, dude, nah. And I look too and nothing. It's because Black Friday, you know, when people make fun, they're like, oh my god, they're like throwing each other and like it's all crazy. No, like that legitimately happens. Like it was that wild, you know, like you never get lost and never lose your phone, because if you lose your phone in Black Friday, that's it, you're fucked. It was gone. And so what's I gonna say? Credit card companies have a heyday during Black Friday because that's when everybody's spending their credit cards. Oh, what was I gonna say? Black Friday. Oh my god, I can't remember. Oh no, there's another store that they bring out new stock in the boxes, and so they'll have like the boxes on a table and they'll roll the table and they'll have like everybody stand behind the line, and so they made it into like a social media thing too. So they have like one of the employees recording it and he has like a blowhorn. He's like, okay, like in Spanish, and then he'll count down and he'll say go, or vámonos, or something like that, and everybody just like full on runs to the table and they like body slam that table. You never want to be in the front. It's like a literal stampede. And that's just people in general. Like I was thinking about this when I was driving. I thought, oh wow, no, I was walking to the break room because I was gonna clock out and I need to go grab my bag. And I thought, damn, people really drive their, like, walk with their carts the way they drive. They do not give a crap where you are at. At least the people in my city, they don't give a crap. They just go by. If they hit you, they hit you. And they just kind of look at you like, why were you in my way? I was like, dude, you just like went a fast corner. You just hit me with your cart. Like, what the fuck? Ever seen those groups that have like 10 or 15 people that came to the front of their guy right when the door opens? Everyone always gets mad. Oh, not when the door opens. I meant in line. So when you asked, like, you had one person, it was just like for checkout. But when you're like when you're in line, I think they had restrictions. Yeah, so they actually had it like taped off, and they had employees, and so if you wanted to jump in line, the employees wouldn't let you. They'd be like, oh hey, I'm sorry, you can't get in line. I remember because I got my iPad at Target for Black Friday, and I remember I had to sit in line and they were watching the line, I think they had tickets. I think they had raffle tickets where they would like pass it out to people. And so that's how you got into the door. And they had like the first 5 or 10 minutes, like the first 50 go in or something. And so I was in line. My parents dropped me off and I had a little stool and I was sitting there. And people tried jumping in line and they said, no, you can't get in line. Like they had employees, at least for us, they have employees watching the lines. So you couldn't jump in to get in, Once they opened though, like it was a free for all, you can get in. But those first like 100 or so, they had employees checking the line and they said, okay, no, if you have a ticket, you can get in, but if you don't have a ticket, you just hopped in line, you can't get in. You have to wait, It's because like no offense to the people in my city, but like there was a lot of resellers that would buy shit and like triple, quadruple the price. And then some people just had no manners. Just in general, they don't have any manners, and then it was worse on Black Friday. Nobody has a right away. I'm like, no, yeah, obviously, but I mean, like, just in general, like, every day. For my city, they just bump into you, or they hit you, or they knock you out of the way. I've had some people when I'm checking out, where I'm, like, in the middle of checkout, and I'm like, oh, okay, and I'm, like, asking, like, cash or card, and the person behind them just walks up and start laying their crap on the counter, and we're just kind of looking at them like, dude, what the fuck? I'm not even done. And so my customer kind of has to, like, scooch to the side, so, like, what the fuck? Now I kind of look at them like, dude, I didn't even call you over yet, like, you can't just walk up, there's a bunch of rude people in my city. People say, oh, they're so nice. It's like, oi, I don't think so. I don't think you've been to the right places. You must have been to the places where they're cowards. I'm just kidding. Maybe playing Mario Kart in your city. Yeah. No, yeah, legit. Like, people switch lanes. Like, nobody's next to them. It's kind of crazy. I saw one today. There was a car like all the way left lane, and then they realized, oh, I have to go to the car wash. I'm gonna swerve like 5 lanes. I'm like, dude, what the fuck? You're what? At least watch out. At least when I need to change lanes, like multiple lanes, I do it an increment at a time. So I do 1 lane, check again, do another lane, check again. Another lane, check again. Some people just swerve it though. They're like, whoosh, not like, dude. Or you just live in the wrong place. Hi, Luke. Welcome. I don't know. It's funny. I remember, who was it? There was a VTuber. Was it? I think it was Ike. I can't remember. He was saying how he has bad road rage. He'll literally start cursing in Swedish, I think. And I thought, man, you do not want to drive in my city. Like, that's it. Like, people can't drive for shit in my city. And I'm not saying I'm a good driver. I know I'm not. But I'm at least a defensive driver. Unless I'm in a hurry, then I'm like, get out of the way. But most of the time, it's just like, oh, I'm just going to let you go because you seem like you don't know where the hell you're going. Kind of thing. But yeah, Black Friday. Ow. Oh my gosh, that's such a deep cut. I don't know how I got that cut yesterday. It's so deep. Not that deep, but there's an indentation on my finger and I don't like that. So I forgot to tell you guys, Lena saved me by slapping me in the face. So this is what happened. I was eating my leftover Red Lobster biscuits and I don't want to put them in the fridge because I don't want to freeze, which was a bad idea. I probably should put them in the fridge, But I figured I'll eat them real quick, you know, the next 2 days. Surely it'll be fine. It was not. A couple days later, I managed to eat a good amount of them, but there was like 3 left. So a couple days later, I heated one up and I was sitting down and I was about to take a bite. Like I was watching TV. I was watching television when I was taking a bite. And suddenly Lena slaps me in the face. And I'm like, what the fuck? Why did you slap me? And she's like, mold. I was like, what? She's like, mold. And I looked down like, oh my god, my bread. I said, can I get another bread? And she looked on the bag and she just chucked the bag in the garbage. I said, but my bread. She's like, no, the rest of that was moldy. You're not eating that. I was like, okay. And she's like, I can't believe you were going to check the bag for one that's not moldy, considering this one was in the same bag. I said, hey, if one's not moldy and one of the one's fine, I'll get the other one. Anyways, I asked her, I said, why the hell did you slap me? She said, well, if I slap the bread out of your hand, I didn't want it to fall like somewhere in the kitchen. I don't want that mold in my kitchen. I said, yeah, but you slapped me. She's like, well, that was a sacrifice I was willing to make. And I was like, oh jeez. So she saved me from eating moldy bread. I was very sad though. It got really moldy and I was like, ew, I grabbed that too. And I put it like in a napkin in the fridge. I was like, oh, how did I not notice? If one bread is moldy, the whole bag is I know, but like I had hope, you know? I had hope. But yeah, she saved me. And then acceptable loss. My mom would just told me to rip the moldy part off. No, last time I said, can I just cut the part that's not moldy? My family gave me the most judgmental look. Because we got a pound cake. And we were going to open it, like cut it up. No, we had cut it. And my dad noticed it had mold. He's like, oh shit, we got to return this. I said, can I just eat the part that's not moldy? And my mom kind of looked at me. Like I said, like I just said a bunch of like cuss words. And I'm like, what? She said, oh my god, did you just say that? I said, yeah. Can I just eat the part that's not moldy? And she's like, Tonya, no. What? God, no. You can't. No. I was like, oh, okay. She's like, never do that. If it's moldy, don't eat it. Don't eat it. I was like, okay, I'm sorry. Anyways, they returned it. They didn't exchange it for another cake. I was like, damn it. What now? Just eat my ice cream without cake? What was that supposed to do? Oh, you poor child. I know. I'm really bad with food. Like I would always ask, be like, hey, is this bad? Did it go bad? They're like, no, it shouldn't be that bad, but like you can eat other stuff. I said, no, okay, it's okay, I'll eat it, you know. If I get sick, that's on me, you know. If like the ranch is a little bad, or cream cheese, or you know, if there's something moldy, I'll still eat it. That's a me thing. Although you could get you sick. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I think I have a harder stomach than I do immune system, okay? But, oh man, what was I gonna say? But yeah, that's just me. How do you smell your meats? Had to be until you throw it out. Well, no, that one I do know. I don't fuck around with meat. Everything else is kind of debatable. If it tastes funny, I throw it out. I try keep. No, I'm a risk taker with food. Like there's a cheesecake that we had gotten from my dad for his birthday. We forgot about it, and like I still finished it, like even like a month after it supposedly was not supposed to be good anymore. But I figured it's been in the freezer, it's been frozen, so I didn't die. I was okay. I may or may not have cooked some ground chicken that was slightly turned. No, once meat starts to turn, you can't fuck around with that. You throw that shit away. I don't care if you spent $60 on it. You do not mess with meat. That's like a whole other like bacteria thing. And we'll go to buy some more. I mean, if it was slightly okay, but like I wouldn't have eaten it. No, yeah, that was the one thing my dad, like, for sure, he's like, do not eat bad meat, or if you see it going bad, do not eat it. I was like, okay. You know, you don't mess with meat, at least for me. Everything else is okay, this tasted funny, I'm gonna throw it away now. But meat, it's like, whoa, no, throws in trash. Surprised this, there's like a piece of sticker on my water bottle. Didn't come off. My water bottle. I don't know what water bottle to take with me at the airport. I didn't know if it had restrictions or not. I forgot. I'll have to update later. Let us know if your toilet's still working. Okay. Built-in handle. Oh, nice. They instilled the bad meat listen, but not the mold. I mean, they instilled the mold, but like most of moldy stuff is like bread and cake, which I really like bread and cake. So I think it's a noble sacrifice. Oh man, I remember one time. Well, no, okay, so my father drinks skim milk. He's always drank skim milk when he was young. And so when he met my mom, he kind of converted to drinking skim milk as well, or the 2% milk. And so when they had me, or when they moved in together, they just got skim milk. And so that's what I grew up with, was a skim milk. Same with my brother, we grew up with skim milk. And so one time my mom said, hey, let's try regular milk, you know, just to try it. And so I thought, oh, okay, cool. Well, no, I didn't know about this. I had no idea we were trying regular milk. Okay. See, I didn't know about this. So my father had bought regular milk and he put it in the fridge. And so when I got milk and my brother got milk, I spat that out so bad. I was like, "Pah, pah. The hell is that?" So I went to my dad. I was like, Dad. He's like, what? I was like, Dad, the milk, it's expired. He's like, what? We just got it yesterday. How's it expired? I was like, it's gross. It's expired. And my brother too, he's like, yeah, it doesn't taste good. Like, we thought it expired. And he's like, where? Show me. So I show him the milk. I was like, look, tastes funny. And so he starts laughing. We were young, and he starts laughing. He's like, what the heck? He's like, Tonya, it's not expired. It's regular milk. And I'm like, because I didn't know the difference between skim and regular. I said, no, that's not milk. He's like, yes, it is. I said, no, it's not. It's not the milk I drink. He's like, that's different milk. That's skim milk. And I was like, oh, I like that one better. So we never got regular milk again. But I have nothing against regular milk. I do drink it when I go to other people's houses, because nobody else had skim milk. Weirdly enough, like, everyone either had regular milk or almond milk or coconut milk. I don't know, they had like every other milk except skim milk. I was the only one that drank skim milk, which is odd. I was like, okay, whatever. And so yeah, since then never got. But I can drink regular milk. It's fine. I don't mind it. I don't think it's bad, but I don't like it as much as my skim milk, you know. Oh. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, the bastards could be a biohazard to AI. So the part I caught up to on the Genshin event is where they found out what the little gem was, and we met the Parai and Sethos. I thought that was so cute. I already knew Sethos. Like, yeah, I sold it to a young man in a desert. And I was like, oh, it's probably Sethos. It's like, yeah, Nilo was meeting that dude. And I was like, yeah, it's probably Sethos. Only I mixed in middle school. Now I think about it, Tori became lactose intolerant over the years. Oh, okay. So wait, is being lactose intolerant like certain levels of lactose intolerant? Like you can handle certain dairy products or just no dairy whatsoever? Mm. Oh my god, I feel like my voice is going out like really quickly. What was I gonna say? But yeah, it was really funny. I liked how the Parai were like dropping bombs on the caravan. No, that part I was laughing so hard for, because the kooky guy from the caravan, he was actually right. He's like, yeah, and then Thorn showed up, and then there was bombs falling from the sky, and I was like, oh shit, he's telling the truth. I know, listen to that guy next time. I'm okay with ice cream for some reason. Oh, okay, I got you. Ice cream is good. I haven't drank any dairy since I've been sick. Because my family says don't drink any milk while you're sick. So I haven't drinking any milk. And I feel like I'm on like milk withdrawals. No, okay with milk cheeses and candy shit. Oh, okay, I got you. But ice cream, you're okay. Okay. Is it like certain ice creams or like ice cream in general? You're okay. Oh, I don't know when I was gonna say this, but Feilong, I remember your question from last time about if ratings influence whether I watch an anime or not, and I realized I never answered you. So I want to answer that now while I remember. Oh, hey, there's an anime I was waiting for, and I don't know if it ever aired. It's the... Maybe it got pushed back. It's the... What? Where's the anime that was the first female detective of... I don't know, from Japan. Yeah, it had like a... There's a surfing movie? What? Yeah, it had like a famous, like, first female detective in like Japan or something. I don't see it anymore. I guess it's not airing? Let me look it up, because I could swear I saw it. Oh, My Dear Detective. Yeah, wasn't that supposed to air? Anime? Yeah, I feel like I saw that. Or was I seeing things? I might have just been seeing things. Oh, you didn't? I'm not... Actually, I don't typically eat that much ice cream, believe it or not. Oh, okay. Yeah, there's a... They're gonna make it into an anime. I thought it was an anime. What? Was it not gonna be an anime? I could have sworn they were gonna. Oh, I guess not. That's weird. What the heck was I reading? What? That's odd. Okay, well, whatever. Hold on, give me a second. Okay, so I was getting the brush because Bubba asked for brushies. If you're wondering where a moderator is, he had a birthday party. So he said he will not make it, but I remember he asked for brushies. So once I answer Fei Long's question, I'll do brushies and then I'll do some humming. If I can. Yeah, it's because I kind of answered your question, but I didn't really. I didn't give like the solid answer. So the question Fei Long had asked like a while ago during the anime showcase was if a rating of an anime influences whether I watch it or not. The short answer is no. The long answer is what makes me watch an anime. This is in general. What makes me want to read a book? What makes me want to watch an anime, read a manga, read a manhwa? You know, it depends. So, the long answer is there's several factors involved. First and foremost, art style. I know people don't judge books by their covers, but I judge books by their covers. I judge the art style. If I don't like the art style, or if I think the animation is just really janky, or I just, if I'm reading a manga and I don't like the art style, or I think it looks a little wonky, I'm not going to read it. I'm not going to watch it. If I don't think the book cover looks enticing, I'm not even going to pick it up. Now, after the art style, what next? Story. If the story doesn't grab my attention, I don't care. The art style has to be up to par, at least for my standards, which are somewhat low. And then, what was it? And the story has to be good. Well, it's very vague. Okay, I guess the parameters for me for a good story is the main character has to be bearable, and the situations they're in have to be bearable for my taste. What that means is I don't need a main character that annoys the shit out of me, okay? Like, there's this voice actor I like, Ayuma Murase. He's one of my favorite voice actors. I love him so much. If you don't know who he is, he voices Venti in the JP. He voices a bunch of MCs, actually. He usually does like the not young, but the very boyish main characters, or just boyish characters in general. He has a high-pitched tee-hee voice. And so there was an anime he was voice acting the main character for, and oh my god, the main character, like the character personality, just annoyed the shit out of me. I was like, no, I can't do this. I can't watch this. This is annoying. Like, this is getting on my nerves, Or romances that have like the I don't know how to explain it. Reverse harem anime is a guilty pleasure, and a lot of them aren't that good. They're very bad. But that's like a whole other MC archetype kind of thing for reverse harem anime. That, I guess it's like harem anime. Well, no. It depends. Some Harem in general, oh man. Short answer. Each genre has its own parameters that I judge it. Hi Johnny, welcome, welcome. Hawk? Who's Hawk? Like Hawk from My Hero? Yes, he's hot. I agree with you. Each genre has its own parameters for me. So if it doesn't have a story I like for that specific genre, I'm not gonna watch it. You know, if the MC is bearable, I'm gonna watch it. You know, so for example, romance, specifically harem anime. So harem anime, in general, whether it's reverse harem, doesn't matter. Harem anime. I prefer main characters that have personality. And when they have the personality, I prefer a more out of box personality, or pretty much out of box personality. What I mean by that is I prefer when main characters are their own character and they have their own thoughts. They're not just one stereotype. They're not just a self-insert character. And if you don't know what a self-insert character is, basically a self-insert character is an MC that has no personality, no characteristics, nothing. They are created in a way that the player is the character. Okay, that's a self-insert. A fleshed out character is someone that, you know, they have personality. They have their own character traits. Yes, there's some relatability to them, but for the most part, they're standalone. Okay, you're just reading a story at this point. You're not even doing a self-insert. You're telling me Kirito isn't a well-developed character? We're not getting started online, okay? We're not diving into that. That's another discussion for another day. But, you know, if you're giving me a harem anime, I want the main characters to be bearable, because at least when I'm watching it, I can root for them. And then it's a bonus if the love interests are bearable too, you know? Sorry if I'm sniffling. I can't breathe through my nose. It's still kind of clogged. So me talking is my breathing. And yeah, so I don't mind harem or reverse harem if the main character is a legit main character, you know? Like I really liked what's it called? That assassin one. It was an isekai one and everybody's in love with him, but he was like, no, I was an ex-assassin. The goddess hired me to kill the hero, you know, and that's my goal. And I have to do this in a logical way. And I was like, damn, buddy. Damn. Or when I was watching, that's why I love this game, Color Malice. It's a reverse harem game. Still haven't seen anybody release English subs for it. When I was playing that, she's a detective with a strong sense of justice, but over the course of the game acknowledges she can't fix everything. She also has issues with like her brother and like her coworkers, and she just has her own little life going on, you know. That's really fun. So just kind of main characters that actually have personality, and it's a bearable personality. I don't like the main characters that are basically the main guy from Konosuba. I hate characters like that. Oh my god, I hate them so much. If you legitimately have a character in like an actual setting that acts like that, and it's not just a comedy setting, no. And they develop over time too. Like the one I was watching, it's not a harem one, it's a the hero that can parry 100 swords or something. Oh my god, I hated that so much. He was oblivious the entire time, and supposedly people caught up on the manga saying, no, he's still oblivious. I was like, oh my god. Same with main characters that are just, I don't know. I hate the self-righteous main characters. They're like, oh, look, the main guy, like the main character from Konosuba, the guy. I really hate self-righteous characters too. The ones that are like, oh my god, let's all be best friends. The power of friendship wins all. It's like, no, dude, hate someone. Have some sort of conflict. Don't just, like, I think that's why one of my favorite characters I absolutely love was Kaneki from Tokyo Ghoul. Oh man, he had such a shift from someone who is afraid of helping out and participating, of doing something wrong. I believe his ideal was that if you did something, you would be hurting another person, and so he didn't want to do anything that would hurt anybody. Instead of saying, if I do this one thing, a few people are going to get hurt, but it's the right thing to do, thing. And when he got kidnapped, and like tortured for that long period of time, he had a mental shift. We're like, oh, you know what? Screw it. Like, I can't save everyone. And I certainly can't save myself with this kind of behavior, And so, there's such a shift. And oh my god, I loved it so much. Oh, I love Tokyo Ghoul. It's my favorite. I need to read Tokyo Ghoul Re, but I wanted to buy the box set. Anyway, so characters that have personality and at least develop, and this is in general too for romance. Well, no, romance is weird. I don't know if they still have characters like this. I don't know, I feel like romance has taken more of a comedy turn than a romantic drama turn. At least I haven't seen any romantic dramas in a while. But back then, in like those early 2010s to like 2018, around that era, or a little later, between like 2005 and 2015, I guess is the window I'm looking at. Those main characters were going through a lot in regards to their family situation, their school situation, their job situation, and I just felt that there was a lot more mentally for them to grow as a person and sort of acknowledge certain faults and flaws, as well as acknowledging other people's. There is a lot of not everyone is a villain sort of a situation, where a lot of the mean girls, mean boys kind of attitude for people was like, oh, they have their own issues and I acknowledge their issues, but they shouldn't have treated me the way they did. But I will extend an olive branch to you in acknowledgement for your struggle. And you're like, oh, okay, it's cool. You like where the two leads beat around the bush for 12 episodes and then they don't even get to fuck. Unfortunately, that was a lot of early romances. The thing was, hi Ty, welcome. The thing was, a lot of romances back then didn't have a big enough budget. So if you had a romance manga that was like 20 something volumes long, you were not going to have a big enough budget to get those 20 something episodes in. To this day, I don't even think Yona the Dawn is ended, and I don't know who the fuck she ends up with, okay? I have my picks. I really like the upcoming ending of Oshinoko. I won't spoil it, but just know I didn't have to pick a girl, okay? They made that choice for me. Let's see. Yona the Dawn. A lot of older romance manga either A, hasn't ended, or B, is very long drawn out. So you are not going to get this resolved in 12 episodes. I assure you, you were not going to get it. So what a lot of people did back then, what I did, is I would watch season and it'd be like, oh, no more seasons. I would look up the ending on the wiki just so I could see what happened. I knew the ending to Aonohado Ride, Kami-sama Kiss, Fruits Basket, or on High School Host Club before the anime could even finish, you know, before it even came out. The only one I didn't know the ending for was Horimiya. So that one they actually released, I think, the last chapter like a week before the last episode. So that one was the actual ending. But everything else, you pretty much knew the ending before it even got animated. If it got animated, you know. Let's see. Yona the Dawn. Is that one done? Oh my god, it's still going. Yeah, Yona the Dawn is 44 volumes. Still going. Okay? I mean, I don't know. I don't even know if there's... I don't know. I feel like two of the dragons might have been hooking up later, but who knows? I don't... Whatever. I know Kiss Him Not Me. Two of the guys got together. I know that. But yeah, back then, you just... I think now they either try and squeeze too much in, or you're more than likely going to get a season 2 for your favorite stuff. Back then, it was like really much like a... You didn't know if you were going to get a season 2, you know? You didn't know if you were going to get a season 3. You were lucky if you got season 3. But now it seems like there's more of a... I mean, I say budget, but I know a lot of animators are treated very poorly in Japan. But it seems like there's more of a budget to prolong a series versus having it stop there. I know a lot of stuff was either A, they didn't have the budget for it, or B, it was a promo season, so they made a season 1 to promote the light novel, or hi Cam, welcome to promote the light novel or the manga or a game, you know. I remember I saw this one, it went viral. It was a clip, it was a short animated clip of a dojin, but it looked like a trailer for an anime. But it was a trailer for a dojin. I was like, damn, y'all had a big ass budget for that. Skip beat. Is skip beat done? I thought the manga ended. Oh my god, it's still going? What the fuck? I remember Skip Beat, 50 volumes. What could you possibly be writing? What? When did Yona come out? 2000, yeah, between like 2000 and 2010, there's a lot of stuff still ongoing. So you're never gonna get an ending for those. I remember watching School Season 2 and it was just a whole bunch of nothing. School Rumble. Which one's School Rumble? No, that one ended. It has 23 volumes. That's the problem, though. Wait, what the fuck? How do you have 3 seasons? We only have 23 volumes of a manga. What? That's weird. What's the runtime? Was School Rumble like full episodes? Oh god, that's weird. That looks like a bunch of like filler, maybe. Because 23 volumes and you have like over 40 episodes, that doesn't make sense. And the pacing's weird too. Like there's some stuff that really should have had longer episodes, like more episodes, and then there's some stuff that like, okay, you could have just done with the 12. Like there's no reason you had to prolong it this long, you know. And I know sometimes things take a while because they ran out of material. Like Soul Eater, they had to do filler because I don't think the manga was done, so they just ended it the way that. Same with Black Butler, it's still ongoing, okay, and they ended it where they ended it for the anime. So there was a lot of cases of where they had to fill in the blanks with stuff because they're like, no, we're ending it now, like we're not going to do this. And then there's a weird case of having like other works within the same world being animated. I know Soul Eater Not was really funny. Like the art styles are two different art styles and it threw me off really bad. I was like, oh my god. Like I felt that Soul Eater Not was like significantly way more serious than Soul Eater. But if you read the Soul Eater manga, you're like, what the fuck? Yeah, that one did end, but the anime had a lot of filler. Yeah, you can do super long shows. I need definitive end. Yeah. Unfortunately, like there's a lot of stuff that doesn't look like it's gonna end anytime soon. Hey, I give props to the authors and artists that, like can prolong a work. But I'm very much grateful to those that can keep it between like 26 and 48. Between 26 and 45, that's being generous. And so like Demon Slayer, I was so glad it ended where it did. I was like, yes, do not prolong this. You had a plan, you stuck to the plan, good. And then some they just keep adding stuff and I'm like, okay, are we done now? Can we stop adding things? But yeah, each genre has its own parameters for me personally. The art style, and yeah, that's it. So I can start an anime, but for me to hold on to it and keep going, that's a whole other issue. So the thing with that is, one, the plot has to be good enough that I keep wanting to go back for more. Two, if I'm watching other things at the same time, how do they compare against each other? And what I mean by that is, am I more interested in watching this one than I am this one? Like a show I've seen the manga for, I'm not going to watch that one for a show I haven't seen the manga for, or an original work, because that's like something brand new every single time, And I could have incentives where it's like, oh, my favorite VA is in the show. But if anything's wrong with the story or the characters, I'm not going to watch it. Or if my VA is like a side character, I'll be less motivated to watch it. Like Ensemble Stars, my favorite character is Tori. He's not in it that much. And then my second favorite character is Hajime. Also not in it that much. My third favorite character is Nagisa. Also not in it that. In fact, he's not even at the freaking school. He's like in the later season. Okay, I think it's like season 2 or something. And so like my favorite characters weren't in a lot of episodes, so I was even less motivated to actually watch the show. The only reason I continued to watch it, is because I watched clips of the dub, which were really freaking hilarious. And I was like, oh my god, are these the lines? Are they the dorks? Are they this dorky? This is cute, So I watched it. One really good under the radar romance is Suki ga Kire. Only 12 episodes, but I felt it was paced well. Suki ga Kire kiss. Suki ga Kire. Oh wait, this one came out recently, no? It came out 17? Oh my god. Oh, that one looks really cute. Oh, probably not gonna watch it, but it looks cute. I don't know, I'm not liking the art style. It looks cute, but like I don't like the art style. Like there were so many manga that I did not pick up just because I didn't like the art style. It's hard to read something. There's this one manga, oh man, I wanted to use as a reference because volume 1 had a particular art style, and I mean, whoever was drawing particular panels, I liked it. You can tell it was probably different people, because when I got to volume 2 and 3, I felt like I was looking at different artwork each freaking page. I was like, oh, good la. And the girl's faces look whack as shit too. I was like, oh man. It got so bad. I thought this character in volume 3, I thought they redid his character. I was like, oh my god, he looks weird as shit. That was his brother. I was like, oh, thank god. I mean, it still didn't look 100% like he did in the first volume, but it was, you know, it was like night and day. Another thing too, there was another manga I was reading. The art style was absolutely gorgeous. Oh, it was so pretty, and it was cheap. It was $1.50 a chapter. It was like one of those chapter releases. You know, online releases are better for some artists. They like to just release when they can and not really have like a set schedule like magazines and stuff. Anyway, so it was gorgeous art. So it was $1.50 per chapter, and each chapter had like 30 something pages, which is generous. I think the minimum pages you need is like 21 to charge like $2 or more. And so it was very gorgeous art style. The recent chapter was like, I thought I was reading a different work. That's how different it looked. And it didn't look better. It looked worse. It looked so stereotypically drawn. I was like, why do they have doe eyes? The fuck am I reading? What? Like, it was bad. I was like, man, I didn't even want to continue reading it just because it was so bad. I was like, oh. Like, it was still good art, but the art style was completely different. Like, you would think somebody else picked up the comic and continued it. I know it's too bad watching. It might be jarring in a single frame. Well, the show is good enough for me not to be bothered anyways. So another thing that bothers me is like the story's good and I'm intrigued, but as I'm watching it, there are scenes that you can tell they were being lazy with the animation, or it was jarring. Not lazy. I take that back. I don't mean to call it lazy. There's just some scenes that you can tell that it was very hastily drawn and the movement was janky to the point that they either weren't moving or it looked like a PowerPoint. You know, at that point that bothers me. I'm like, oh man. And just in general, the animation just looks like it's going kind of whack. I can't. I straight up can't. But yeah, those are kind of. So no, I never really look at the scores. And even when I do score anime, if I really enjoyed it and I really loved it, I'm gonna give it a 10. But if I didn't feel it deserved a 10, I just don't score it. I just don't. I straight, like, if I score any of the shows I watch that I really like, they're all gonna be 10s. That's the only score I give, is 10s. But if the show didn't really have that much of an impact and I didn't really feel anything from it, I just, oh, it's done. I'm done watching it, you know. I don't need to watch anymore. That was a good ride. That was a good ride, you know. But yeah, that's how I do my anime, and my voice is going out, so I'm gonna switch over to brushies. By brushies, I'm gonna do a brush. I'm gonna delete the humming from the title because my voice is actually going out. Yeah. You just leave a blank. Yeah, I do. I just leave a blank score. If I didn't give it a 10, it's just a blank score and it just gets added to the completed list. That's it. Now, if I had some choice words for it, I discuss it here. Okay. answer your question. Let's pull out my phone. So some of the ones I've given 10s for. Oshinoko. Keep in mind that some of these shows I did watch while they were airing, so my taste in anime could have significantly changed since then, which it did, because I'm looking at some of these and I was like, that did not deserve a 10. Some of the 10s I gave was Oshinoko, 91 Days, Aggressive Retsuko, okay, I'm only gonna tell you the ones that I think still deserve the 10. Let's see. The movie for Assassination Classroom, Lily Bouquet, my manager is clumsy, Banana Fish, Bananian, season 2. I didn't give Beastars a 10-star. Dude, that's crazy. It deserves a 10-star. Beelzebub, all of the Honkai Star Rail. Blend S, BNA. I heard this was a really bad adaptation from the manga. I haven't read the manga though, so I wouldn't know. Erased, My Hero Season 1, My Hero, the movie, the one, oh, Heroes Rising. I like the villain. I thought he was hot. Which, by the way, the character in the new movie, I haven't seen the new movie, but I saw clips of him on TikTok. Damn. Oh my god. Like, I was acting up. I was like, oh. Let's see. Dangerous in My Heart, Season 1. Olive Bungo, Buddy Daddies. Was it this one that had the controversial author? I actually can't remember. It was a Centaur one. I think that one did. I can't remember. Let's see. Chainsaw Man. Chiyo no Sugakuro, which is Chiyo's School Road. That was freaking hilarious. Oh my god. Oh no, definitely not that one. Oh no, definitely not that one. Or that one. What? Oh my god, my taste back then was atrocious. Cool Doji Danshi, like Cool Guys. Oh my god, really? I thought those were 10s. Oh, Devilman Crybaby, the 2018 one. Oh, Double Decker. Oh, this one was cute. My roommate is a cat, so just if you think a character in the show's hot, you're gonna give it a 10. Well, no, but I can see where my reasoning was for that one. Classmates. I can't believe I gave a 7 to Fire Force. Antonia, what were you thinking, you idiot? I gave a 10 to Fate Last Encore? Dude, I didn't even know what the fuck was going on in Encore. Why would I give it a 10? That's crazy. I was out of my mind. Fate Apocrypha. Okay, that one I did give the 10. Babylonia. Oh, it's because of my doomed yaoi ship. That's why I give what was this? Well, it's a doom ship for everybody. If you're in Fate, you know which ship this is. It doesn't matter if you're into it or not. You know which one this is. Ikiru and Gilgamesh. That's like one of the big, like, is this ship? I don't know if it's canon or not. I know it is in lore, like actual folklore, with the tale of Gilgamesh. That was his like best friend. So you give out a lot of 10s. I've been watching anime for like almost a decade now. So, I mean, this has like my 864 entries, you know. Free, the movie. I was crying so much. Fruits Basket. I gave 10s to all the Fruits Basket, the new one. Balance Unlimited. I don't think it deserved that one. Oh my god, Anonymous Noise. That one I loved. That was good. Just for me though. Gakuen Babysitters. Given the movie. That one makes me cry. Twilight Wings, Pokemon. I don't think that one deserved a 10. Don't know that one either. No. Atelier World Stars. Okay, I think the way I did this mentally is that if I had an enjoyable experience watching the show, I gave it a 10. Whether it's good or not, I have no idea. That one's definitely Horimiya got a 10. I don't think that one deserved a 10. I feel like it's oh my god. That one definitely deserved a 10. That I can tell was definitely for my favorite character. Idol is 7. That one's actually very good. If you want like a good drama idol guy anime, Idol is 7. Oh my gosh, shit hits the fan every single season, like twice a season. It's kind of crazy. Inuo, I actually like that movie. It was a good movie. No, I don't think that one didn't deserve a 10. Oh, Hanako-kun. I like that one. Jujutsu Kaisen Season 1. Juni Tyson. That was like the Zodiac War. K Project doesn't have it. Oh yeah, all of K Project. Kabukicho. Sherlock. Love is War. I really like Love is War. Oh wait, I did 2 of those 62 10s out of 365. Could have sworn I've watched more anime though. Maybe you didn't log in everything that you thought you did. Oh man, I love Fena the Pirate Princess. One of my favorites. Kakushigoto. That was funny. Kamisama Kiss. The last season. The Tengu one, the most recent. The Raven Does Not Choose Its Master. That one deserved a 10. Token Rambu. Katsugeki. The Lieutenant and the Magical Girl. Why did I give Keijo a 10? What the fuck? I think because it was out of the box. Kekai Sensen. That one track anime. I don't know why I gave that one a 10. Run with the Wind. Kemono Jihen. Oh my god, I loved Kemono Jihen. That one was good. Is it still going? Let me see. Where's the wiki? Oh no, this one. Oh, it's still going. It's at 22 volumes right now. That one was like crazy. You gave Keijo a 10. Dude, I don't know what the fuck I was on. I was like, wait a minute, that's the I think it was out of the box. That I was like, dude, this is crazy. Demon Slayer, all 10s. Say Your Name, all 10s. Keys Kniver, oh man, that one was great. It was kind of wild. Knights and Magic, Kobayashi's Dragon Maid Season 1. Kuro Mukuro, I like that one. Black Butler, Book of Atlantic, Black Butler, Gakko-san. I didn't give Apothecary Diaries a 10? What the fuck? Tonya, your brain. Oh man, it started over. Damn it. I was barely in the K's. Here. What else did I give a 10? Scum's Wish, I gave a 10. Lapis Relight, Lord Melio. A movie? What was that? Oh. What the I gave Magic Q and Renaissance a 9? Jeez, my taste was shit back then. That was a horrible show. That girl got on my nerves, and so did the other characters. They got on my nerves. Maho Shoujo Tokushusen Asuka. That one was pretty good. Ancient Magus Bride, Season 1. The Traveling Witch, Season 1. The Sleeping Princess and the Demon Castle. You gave Shinsekai Yori? Which one? Huh? No. No. Maho Shoujo Tokushusen Asuka. That one I've seen. But no, I haven't seen Shinsekai Yori. Traveling Witch. Mashley. Served the 10. Mayo Naka no Occult. Meiji took it. Oh my god. Tonya, what was up with your taste? That was a shit one. Modao has 10s. A Monster Strike has a 10. Dude. I need a Biblio Princess. Dude, I need to redo my list because I gave the Nekopara Ova a 10? What the fuck? What the fudge? No Game No Life has a 10. Nor 9 has a 9? Oh man. Okay, we're done here. We're barely in the O's, and like my taste in 10s is atrocious. Oh my god. Ooh, no. Okay, yeah, we're done here. We're done here. Yeah, apparently I had really bad taste. 'Cause damn. Yeah, I had bad taste apparently. 'Cause I just, no. Nope. Like that may flip my idea of what anime could be. What flipped my idea of what anime could be? It wasn't really, I don't know. I don't think there was an anime that like kind of spoke to me and like, oh shit, this is anime. I think when I first saw Soul Eater and Black Butler, this was like, this is anime. And they see Hamtaro and Sailor Moon and Fruits Basket, you're like, this is anime, like it's an animated story in a particular way and trope and genres that I really loved it. But if I had to say an anime, several anime that have made me like kind of pause, like, oh shit, that's an interesting concept, for sure, Chainsaw Man, Apothecary Diaries, Sose no Frieren. What's other ones? Like those kind of made me pause, and I was like, oh, wait, what's another one? Dark Gathering was very good. How does that one have a 10? That was really good. Dark Gathering, like I've had favorites, but there's only been like a handful where I kind of had to pause, and I'm like, oh, wait, wait a minute. huh? You know, where I kind of had to break for a second to like see it. You know, like, wait. Because some have like the same trope where it's like, oh, yeah, I love this, you know? And some of it's like, oh, wow, I kind of want to continue reading because I'm very intrigued. I think Psychopaths 2 was like another one where I was like, oh shit, this is cool. I was really only watching rom-com. I got you. Oh man, there was an anime. Oh, it was Yuri Kuma Arashi. When did this one come out? 15. So it was after March of 2015 that I started doing seasonal anime. And the reason was that specific anime got so much attention and I didn't watch it and I felt very left out. A bunch of other anime during that season were mentioned and I felt very left out of the discussion. On online space wise, I felt very left out. And so I had took it upon myself to start watching seasonal anime. And so since then, since 2015, I had been somewhat keeping up to date with seasonal anime. So at least I'm aware of, of current trends and current anime. TikTok helps sometimes because there's some I'll miss and I'll see clips and I was like, oh shit, this is actually pretty good. And so I'll jump on it and I'll watch it. But yeah, it was because of that one show I remember too. And you know, I still haven't watched it. I know there's a season, I don't know when this was. I think I was watching Utapri and I was so busy with schoolwork that I was only able to watch that one show, like 1 or 2 anime a week, and I just couldn't fit any more of that in. But yeah. Yeah, I don't even know what the plot's about. Oh, apparently the anime and manga are completely different. Okay, so the anime, humans have created a wall of severance to separate themselves from the bears, who grew violent to attack humans after a far-off planet known as Kumaria exploded, turning into a meteor shower that fell upon Earth. 2 pairs, Ginkgo Yurishido and Lulu Yurigasaki, sneak through the wall of severance and disguise themselves as humans, enrolling in the prestigious Arashigaoka Academy and taking interest in Kureha Subaki, a human girl who despises bears after her mother was killed in Ian by one. Damn. I was like, that sounds a little intense. But yeah. That was the anime that made me say, you know what, I'm gonna watch seasonal anime from now on. It was around the time 15 where I just sorted Mouse Scores by highest and just watched those. Oh, you see, that's how you know you got good stuff. You took in the good stuff. I think by then I've already watched Fate Zero, Brotherhood, Steins Gate, so I was riding that high. I know there's one summer in Netflix where it was like the last day of school and like the last 2 weeks of school we didn't have much homework and I was binging all the anime on Netflix, like full binging. Like, we had this awesome couch, like $8,000 couch, which my parents got for like 3,000. And there's like this giant middle area where it's like a kind of a bed kind of thing. And so I would put all my blankets and my pillows there, and I would sit there and I'd watch anime with my glasses on, of course, because my eyesight was to shit really early on. Which reminds me, I need to go get that. I need to get the prescription redone. I was like, no more mediocre anime. You're like, I have taste now. But what was it? Yeah, like early in the early days, I was just kind of watching a bunch of like romance and stuff. This is before Mal too. I think when I started watching seasonal, I had to start doing Mal, my anime list, because what I was doing is I would write down the stuff in a notepad, and then I would put the number, and then when I finished it, I would highlight it. And I'd keep updating the number with pen, and it was so funny. I was like, okay, whatever. But then I found out about Mal, which is my anime list, and I was like, oh, this is way easier. So I use it like every day. You know, well, not every day, but when I watch a show, I add it. I'm like, oh, click, 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 you know. Very helpful. Oh my goodness. But yeah, like 8 times out of 10, if you're talking about an anime, I probably watched it. Like I said, I'm like 864 series in. Oh. And then that list just keeps growing after each season, you know. I'll reach 900 soon. Hopefully by the end of next year. Anyways, we're gonna do brushies now. So, oh my goodness, I need to finish packing. I work tomorrow and then I go on my trip. Alright, well, okay, I did there for today. I watched the anime nerd. I see someone outdo me more than just a little. I always thought myself snob back and says, especially when I joined an anime club. I was president of my anime club, but for 2 years. I don't know. I didn't really like elitist anime people. I don't know how to explain it. That's why I never joined the club in my university, because when I went, it felt like it was full of elitist people that thought they knew anime better than other people, and I was like, dude, no. Like, I'm okay. And then the president, or no, the vice president just seemed really chicken to like say anything. And also one of the people there is like some dude that would, he wasn't creepy, it's just like he would kind of say stuff like one of those chuny anime guys that like think they have superpowers, and it's like the evil darkness in my left eye, whatever. Like he had like that vibe sort of. But I had known him since like elementary school, and I was like, damn it. And he's like, can you give me a ride? I was like, sure. It would just be really weird fucking discussions in the car. So eventually I just stopped going. I was like, yeah, no, I'm okay. I was like, no, it's not worth it. But like, they were like the people that were so hardcore into gacha games. Like one of them, his favorite character was Elia, like the magical girl Elia from Fate Grand Order. And he was like he had a tangent of Fate Grand Order and like the mechanics of the game and shit. And I was like, I'm gonna go to this corner, buy it, and I just left. Or like I would walk in, they'd be like, oh, you probably like this anime, huh? Because I was a girl. I was like, the fuck? I still remember though. So the way I am and the way I look, which is nothing crazy, but the way I would dress in high school was very I dressed nice. I dressed real nice. Had my hair done, had curls. You know, and then also like I'm very weta. So people first of all, people don't believe me when I say I'm Hispanic. Second of all, they don't believe me when I say like anime. So when I first went to the anime club in high school, they asked if I was lost. I was like, oh no, I'm here. Like I was meant to come here. And they're like, oh. And I had a lady tell me that at work too. I was like, oh my god, I love your wallet. She had like a Gengar ghost type wallet. And then she had I think like a Sailor Moon backpack. And then she had like a Hello Kitty coin purse. No, I'm sorry. No. She had a Gengar coin purse. And then she had a Sukuna wallet. And I forgot what her backpack was. But yeah, I was like, oh my god, I love your stuff. And I was telling her like, I love your Sukuna wallet. I love your Pokemon wallet. And your bag. It's so cute. My favorite character is like this character. And she's like, wait, you like anime? I say, yeah. She's like, oh, you don't look like it. I was like, she's like, you look normal. I was like, what the fuck does that mean? I was a 10. I'm still a 10. What do you mean was a 10? I'm still a 10. Fuck you guys. I'm just kidding. Tonya, hi Sophie. Hi Sophie. Actually, Sophie, I feel bad. I was gonna end soon because my voice is kind of going out. And I need to blow dry my hair. It's kind of cold back here and I'm getting a chill. Like, I'm still a 10. I mean, y'all are 10s too, but I'm a 10. We're all 10s, okay? We're all 10s. LOL, yeah. So she had said that comment. And I get weird looks every now and then. I'm like, oh my god, I love the anime. And they just look at me like, you sure you're not lying? They're like, okay, tell me, what's your favorite anime? Like, you know that stupid shit they would pull? Like, what's your favorite anime? You probably like this anime. And I'm just like, Bungo Stray Dogs. And they're like, I'm sorry, what? And explain the premise. Oh, I'm sorry. Sure, you're still a 10. Oh, thank you. Hey, Hey, I get hit on several times at work. Okay. Try Josh Link Schweil. What was it? Oh my god, what was I gonna say? But yeah. Anyways, this, yeah. If you like something, share it in a friendly way. But if someone has a disagreeing opinion with you, just say agree to disagree. Okay? Okay. Rule of thumb for everything. All right. Well, name every anime. What? No, that's the sad part though, is like I haven't even watched any of the mainstream anime. You know, like I haven't watched Dragon Ball, I haven't watched Naruto, I haven't watched I saw one of the Full Metal Alchemist, I just don't know which one I watched because I know there's two. You know, like those I haven't seen, but I've seen like Hunter x Hunter and like Bungo Stray Dogs. Hi, Great Claymore, welcome. I was probably one of the people that would have thought that if you say your favorite anime is Ishuzoku reviewers, you will never be questioned. Ishuzoku reviewers? What is that? What the fuck is this? Is this a hentai anime? I think it looks like a hentai. That's a lot of boobs and a lot of blurry images for a Google search. No, nothing about yeah, ending streaming is the thing. I was like, no, Sophie, we love you. Like for sure, Bungo, Showa, Rengoku. As people get mad, they're like, "Oh, are you just saying that to like sound cool?" And I was like, "No, I genuinely like these." And I tell them too. I was like, "No, I love Bungo because I'm a big book reader, and the characters are loosely based off of like the authors that wrote their book, and their abilities are like their famous book. You know, like I love books. The Sense of a Bookworm. That's one of my favorite light novels because I love books. Biblio Princess. I love books. You know, it's just a thing for me." Anyways, okay, I gotta go. Oh, stretchy. Alright. Oh my god, Valentinis. I won't see you until after next week. I'll try and upload pictures and say hello. Maybe I'll do like a hello stream next week, but it won't be scheduled. I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, I totally forgot. Why is it loud? Who is that? Hold on. That was loud. I was like, what is that? I think it was Lena. I think she's on the phone. What was I gonna say? Anyways, yeah, so I will be going on vacation next week. No stream next week. What will we do with Antonia? I know, don't be sad. It's okay. I'll try and tweet some stuff. Maybe I'll do like a Twitter space or something. I don't know, we'll see. But I'm going on vacation next week, so no streams next week, okay? Okay. I love you, my Valentines. I love you. I'm gonna try and get better from being sick. And then once I get back, I'll get as much stuff as done as I can. Alright, bye my Valentines. I love you. Have a good rest of your morning, afternoon, and or evening, whichever part of the world you're in. Bye everybody. I'm gonna miss you. I'm not feeling Mr. Stark. Aye, Sophie. Bye everybody. Bye.